I didn't even think I would go live this evening. To be honest with you, so I'm here now. I suppose we've been here for about 30 minutes because I am actually going to bed this evening. Quotation marks early. Because I'm pretty tired, not gonna lie to you. So that's basically been the main reason why there's been nothing basically done last few days, last week. Well, it's been 2 weeks since the last live. There was a video put up last week or the week before, maybe. That's just basically the main reason why I'm just been very tired. Good evening, Sean. How are we this evening? How are we on this Tuesday evening? Tomorrow's already Wednesday, would you believe? It only feels like Monday. It doesn't feel like Tuesday evening. So hopefully the week flies more. I'm not too bad. A bit tired, but apart from that, I'm not too bad. Good evening, everyone. How are we doing? As I say, just the only thing that's up with me, I suppose, at the moment is a bit tired. So that's why I'm only going to be here for a few minutes. Even though I originally planned to go live. Well, I think it was Saturday I planned to go live and I didn't get around to it. Again, I'm just a bit too tired the last few days. So, yeah, it's just been that basically. I've just been too tired to really end in the speaking the talk. Well, not in general. Not with the speaking the talk, not that bit, but you know. Yeah, I hear that. I don't kind of get it. I'll be honest with you. I don't get it. Why she would leave her seat. Especially she done probably the best out of any MP in the Finnish Houses of Parliament in Finland. She got 30,000 first preference votes. 30,000. She topped the poll in her area. So a big demand, and the other person in her area only got nearly 10,000. So she got nearly 20,000 more first preference votes. Than the other person that was in her area. So she had a huge mandate from her constituency in her area. And it's not like she didn't get elected or things like that. Like I don't see why she wanted to go off with Tony Blair, and I never heard of his little little shebang that he has going Tony Blair. I never heard of it since she. I never heard of it until she decided to join. But to be totally honest, I don't think she should have joined. I think she should have stayed as an MP. I think she was more useful as an MP than whatever carry on that's going to go on in that institute. And it's not really good to be getting involved with Tony Blair, and it's not the best thing to do, Tony Blair, and then you'd be getting involved in George Bush. Kim Jong-un's here, aye. You must be enjoying this meeting with Vladimir Putin. Actually, fun fact, North Korea, he has a big armoured train, Kim Jong-un. Like, it's heavily armoured, I mean, extremely heavily armoured. That it can only go about 30 miles per hour because it's that heavily armoured that they can't move, because it's that basically full up with bulletproof and bomb-proof and all the shebang. So it's that heavy that it literally can't move from the track nearly. So just FYI. I don't know how I feel, but like, why the fuck do you need to know that? Just seeing it earlier on, I was like, yeah, thought so. Hello, Stephen. Sorry, I meant to say hello. Sorry, I was too busy on the tangent now that I completely forgot myself there for a few minutes. But yeah, long story short, she shouldn't have joined it, and she should have stayed as an MP, and that would have been the best option. Because particularly too, the other thing with that too, why would she have why just be an MP for 5 minutes and then decide to leave? I would see if that was me, I would have seen out my term, and then maybe went off to the Tony Blair Institute. I would have seen out the term that I was elected for. Then after that, I could see that, but I don't know. Also, the Green Party here are shooting themselves in the foot 50 times over at the moment. So I don't know if people see what happened on Twitter with a Green Party councillor. If you know, you know. But it just basically goes to tell you everything you need to know about the Green Party. And the fact too, people are not too pleased with the Green Party as we speak at the moment. With the recent poll saying they could only get one TD in Dáil. That's all they're going to get probably. If they're lucky. Because let's be fair, people are not very pleased with the Green Party more. So they might be just wiped out altogether. So that could happen next. So it's not busting for the Green Party. So yeah, we won't be long tonight. We'll just kind of have a quick talk, and I'll probably be back at some point anyway, hopefully the weekend or something like that. So hopefully that. No. What? Oh, your question. I kind of guessed that. I kind of guessed that. I was trying to pretend that I didn't know what you're talking about. Pulling the old politician trick. Just deny everything. OT is not busting at the moment too. On prime time the other day, it didn't go well for them. It's that one way ticket. Eamon Ryan was off, and I don't know where he was. He was at some conference in some country. He probably went first class. Obviously, he didn't walk there, so obviously he got a private plane. Obviously, that was last week or something like that. I don't know where it was. It must have been. I think it was Egypt or somewhere. I don't know, somewhere out there. Or it could have been. I don't know where it was, but it was some climate conference and him taking a private jet probably. All on the taxpayers' expense, of course. Not on his expense, of course. You couldn't do that to him. Of course. Walked on water, oh no. Oh dear. But yeah, OT, you're not having a good time either this week. Or in general, the last few weeks. So yeah. But yeah, we'll probably head off now in about 10 more minutes time. And we'll probably be back Sunday or Saturday anyway. At the latest, Sunday or Saturday. So we should see from them what happens as well as then. I don't know what time. Again, this is the worst thing about that. I don't know what time we're streaming or what day we're streaming. But probably most likely one of them days anyway. We do a live stream. For a while now. Well, probably is. Dublin's a lot dangerous than Ukraine and Kiev at the moment. It's dangerous now. Dublin will be dangerous now. I think Dublin's nearly the most dangerous city in in Europe, nearly the city. I pretty much been full of hot hair. What happened? He just float. So I need more ammunition. Yeah, well, pretty much is, to be totally honest. Like, I don't think anybody would walk the streets of Dublin at night. Like, the guards were even afraid to walk the streets of Dublin. So, like, even if we went over to New York now, I say you feel a lot more safer than if you walk in the streets of Dublin, even though we wouldn't know. Like, take for example, I just got my high heels now in the morning, right, and flew over to New York, right, and I didn't know anywhere, and I could go into the wrong neighborhood in New York, right. You'd be more safer there than you would be if you were going into Dublin, any part of Dublin city centre. I don't know. Well, to be totally honest, it's a good question, but never be answered, unfortunately, in this country. The doll will be soon back. What date are they back? They're back in sometime in September. At some point. After the hard summer holidays off. Well, Dublin's getting there. It's starting to get it's getting close and closer by the day. I know London is worse for stabbing and stuff like that, but it's getting there. Dublin is really, really getting there. We're not that far away from it. I think people feel more safe in London than Dublin. And particularly probably in New York too, people feel more safe because, American cops, you don't want to fuck around with them. Might be a few bullet holes in you, let's put that way. If you're not the wrong cop in America. So you wouldn't want to do that in America. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I thought that's one of the many stories. I've heard a good few things about that. Like some of them walking and claiming social work at the same time. Basically just claiming robbing the whole system blind, basically. Let's put it that way. They're either walking or they're going to claim social work, either one. And then they're running off to Ukraine on holidays, Doesn't make any sense. Why would somebody want to go near a war zone? And particularly a few weeks ago too, the High Court, or it might have been the High Court or the Supreme Court, or whatever what it was. They said a young girl should go back to Ukraine for whatever fucking reason, and they say there's a war over there. And they want to send a young girl back. The courts in Dublin, they want to send them a young girl back. That was a few weeks ago now. But anyway, no, but Dublin it's getting very close to one of the dangerous cities in the world. Like, let's put it that way. They won the match down here too, just to say. FYI. I'll say beep beep. 10:30 at night, Jesus Christ. Oh, I just see what's happening here. Oh. Wait the dead. Wait the dead at this time of night. We have one plan. Whenever the fuck we get around to it, that's the next thing. Oh, they won a Gaelic match. Sorry, we're playing a Gaelic match. We're playing pretty late. That was it. 9:30 or so we finished that or so. They're only coming around now. The video dances. They must have went to the pub for a few drinks. I don't know about them going around beeping the horns at this time. A lot of people will be in bed actually at this time and I going to work. So I don't know about this time, but anyway, should let them at it anyway. As long as they're not going into people's I'm walking here. No, I don't think we're going to go that far now. We're not that bad. And think about the money, think about how much it'll cost. Like, that'd be far too much to get a bus and stuff like that. It costs the stars and the moon. And we couldn't afford that. The GA couldn't afford that. They'd go bankrupt. It'll be a late night for them tonight now, really. They won't be going to bed. It's probably 3 o'clock in the night. It coughs. It was on the Tretty, so yeah, that's what the word was. Anyway, we stay for another minute or two, and for another 5 minutes, and then we tip on. So tonight, I think 20 minutes of a stream is good enough anyway for tonight. Especially because I wasn't originally planning to go live tonight at all. That was the main thing. At all. No. Ooh. Wished. What? Where's some? What do you mean? Where's some? Come again? This is news to me. Come again, Governor. Oh, yeah. Oh, that makes, yeah. Now I kind of get you. It's the same what's really happening here. That they're what to reduce the speed limits. Well, in fairness, in some country roads here in Cavan, there's some of them you can go nearly 60 miles an hour, and these roads, and I tell you, they probably haven't been tarmacked since the 1950s, just to say. And the fucking potholes and stuff like that. You literally would die in a pothole there. You literally could fall in and starve to death for the rest of your life in a pothole in some of these roads in the back end of nowhere in Cavan. And those 60 kilometers an hour. Like them roads in general should probably be only about 20. Like let's call a spade because it's extremely dangerous, some of these roads. But 20 miles an hour for all roads, I'm assuming you're talking in Wales. But the Irish government kind of want to do something like that, but I think not extremely like that. Yeah, well, the Green Party wins about that too, Sean. It's the Green Party that's pushing it. They seem to vote either cover it. And it's a good friend in the NGOs. Like, imagine that, 30 miles an hour, you wouldn't fucking get anyone in a day. You'd be a whole day in there getting to walk and going to school and stuff like that. Like, jeez, imagine that. But we have to wait and see what the Irish government do, because they are going to lower, on different roads, they're going to lower the speed limit. As I say, some roads do need to be looked at in terms of speed and stuff like that. Because there's one or two roads, as I say in Cavan, you're not well if you want to drive at full speed in some of them. Because they are, you just literally would be dead. Simple as that. That's the beautiful answer. Straight up. Like that road in particular there I'm talking about. 60 miles an hour on a road that's fucking crumbling. Like, I mean, literally crumbling. This is a backcountry road. Crumbling to bits. Literally. And I say it is the 1950s and the 1960s since it was last done or something was done with it. So, you know, I don't know about 60 miles an hour. At most, you should only be doing 25 in that road. But yeah, that's only one of many cases. I could be here all day talking about different roads that too are dangerous as fuck. And but anyway, I think we probably will leave it there. We'll be back probably Saturday or Sunday anyway. I don't know what time. Probably be evening time, around 6 or so, maybe 7. We'll try and maybe aim for that 6 or 7 or around, yeah, from 6 to 8 or something. We'll try and aim for something like that. That's what we try and do, but will it work? Not necessarily, but we wait and see, I suppose. So yeah, I think we'll probably leave it there for tonight. So anything else before we go? Before we go, I think I go to bed now in about 10 minutes or 20 minutes time and so, because I'm, as I say, I'm a bit tired. I've been tired the last few days. So, Sean, are you only coming in now when I'm about to go? Jesus. Well, I'm not too bad, as I say, I'm just a bit tired. So, literally, as soon as I'm about to go, you're coming. But yeah, so hopefully again, maybe live sometime Saturday or Sunday. Because definitely I need to kind of get back into it at some point. I have to start kicking myself back into gear. Because at the moment we're going full with force instead of going full forward. And it's kind of like something out of the Flintstones. What Eamon Wine wants us to do, go round with feet dragging the car around. Yeah, well, which politics? What politics or which? I have a few minutes. You can enlighten me. It's that way. I have a minute or two anyway. Anyway, I'll just end that there. There we go. 10:45. Jeez, it doesn't feel like 10. Fianna Fáil taking. Oh yeah, that Fianna Fáil taking. Ah, of course. I don't know what to say of that. I think they're more thinking about how they're going to jump out when the time comes. A lot of them be saying, "Oh, I'm taking out of retirement, or I'm quitting. You know, I'm going to get this big job as as an advisor for this big company." That's what's going to happen to a lot of them. Like we see Richard Putin's jumping gun too. He's saying, "Fucking, I'm out. I'm out." So, he get a big. Don't worry about Micheál Martin. He'd be well looked after. He get a big job in the European Union. So if he loses his seat, he get a big job. So he be well looked after. Don't worry at all about Micheál. He be well looked after, and Leo will be looked after too. So the way. So is that all the politics you needed to talk to me about? Is there any more politics, or what's the sort? In battle, what would you like to know? Who? Micheál Martin? I don't think so. It'd be more Bertie Ahern, you see. They say that's what Fianna Fáil is going to put forward, and Bertie. Put forward Bertie. Because Bertie's more likely to get a few more votes from the elderly people than Micheál Martin. The elderly people love Bertie. Not so much the young people, but the elderly people do. The grannies and stuff like that. But yeah, it'd be a disaster now. You have to put Micheál Martin now. So is that all the politics, or any more politics, or? I was thinking, so you're already one of them. Yeah. No, because Bertie's more likely to get a few votes more than Micheál Martin. A lot of young people will not vote Micheál Martin, and I think they all kind of know that. They kind of rely on the old class. What I mean by the old class, the people who grew up with Bertie Ahern, and the good times in the country, kind of just relying on that. They're not relying on me or people like me, and they wouldn't really remember Bertie Ahern when he was in politics. You think? Well, that's the same with the majority of the parties in Dáil Éireann and Shannon Éireann. And they don't have to, particularly the Green Party, they don't seem to have a brain at all. So, at least with the other parties, maybe they have some kind of brain, but the Green Party doesn't seem to have a brain at all. Particularly Eamon Ryan, he doesn't have a brain whatsoever. Like, I think he just fucking, he can't even think of an idea, it just comes out with. Like, they couldn't have a brain, Eamon Ryan and the Green Party. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So Bertie would be a good contestant. Let's put it that way. If we do the contest, we have to see who else is going to go for the presidency. But we have to see. But it's still another way off yet, the presidential elections. We still have to go through the local authority elections, the European elections next year too. And then we have to go through both the Dáil elections, the Dáil elections, then the year after, 2025. Actually, late 2024 could be, or 25. It's whenever the government really want to call it. Between them times and that. So it's another while yet. Be 2026 or 2027 before the presidential election, something like that. So it's going to be a good while before that happens. It's every 7 years, isn't it? So it'll be a good while yet. No. But anyway, I think we'll leave it there for tonight because I'll be here chatting all night and I won't get any sleep at all. And I'll be like a zombie. And sure, there'll be nothing done in the council. There'll be no potholes filled in at all in County Cavan. And we couldn't have that. No potholes filled in at all. Jeez, what would the taxpayer do? They'd be falling into potholes all day, every day. So, we need to get the councilmen out in the morning we need to get them to sleep first to be able to fill in the potholes. I don't know who Sinn Féin would put forward. They probably put forward your woman before. Go and join the lads. No, thank you. Fine. I have to go down and do. No, I have to get to work in the morning. I can't be going in drunk. What would we do if a councilman's drunk and he falls over himself with a shovel? Something like that. Right, so good night, everybody. We will be back at some stage anyway. So, it's just that I'm far too tired. If I kept going anymore, I'd fall asleep literally, and that wouldn't go well. So so good night. Yes. So we talk more Saturday or whenever. So take care. In the bank, check